There's another True Social from the president just from moments ago where he says Phelan left on his own. The question, Tom, I have for you is, what does it mean if Phelan wasn't qualified to begin with? I guess, what does this say about Hegseth and his leadership when you take the firing of Phelan and the Army Chief of Staff and the woke culture purges all together?
Well, I would separate those two things because Hegseth, when he first came in, really wanted to make his bones as, you know, the guy that was going to turf all these woke, and by woke he means black and female senior officers. But I think what's going on now, and I think what you're seeing with Phelan, is Hegseth is very worried that he's going to lose his job. And so he's trying to repopulate the Pentagon and its environment with people who won't support him getting fired, with, you know, who will stand up and say, I owe my job to Pete Hegseth. He's a great leader. Please, Mr. President, don't let him go. That's one of the things. This is kind of how palace politics is played in Washington, that you repopulate a lot of the offices around you with people that are loyal to you, so that if first of all, then the scuttlebutt about getting fired doesn't become scuttlebutt because nobody will talk about it because they're your friends. But also it's a way of saying, if you think about, you know, switching sides, I can have the president relieve you. And so I think what's going on with all the firings of these officers when Hegseth first came in was part of this just weird crusade he's on. But I think what you've been seeing in the past few months is very much part of his struggle with what he thinks is a movement to get rid of him. And he's trying to firewall himself off from that.
All right, that's interesting. Jake,